Let's try this. What's up, people? Welcome back to another video. My name is Omar and this is Fuego y Sabor. As you can see, we're gonna be making some street tacos, bistec or beef steak tacos. If you always wonder how they make them, I'm gonna show you right here, right now. So let's get to it. Don't go anywhere. This is gonna get really tasty and really good. Look at that. This is what we're looking for. Look at this. This is called diezmillo. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna chop it up in little pieces, okay, like this. If you go to the store, any Mexican store, they'll sell you this already chopped up in little pieces. This is 2 pounds of meat. This is plenty for like 3 people. You need a nice sharp blade for all of this. Again, this type of steak is called diezmillo. I'm gonna put it on the description. And look at this. And yes, I have to go get some gloves because you know, some people don't like me not using gloves, even though this is just for me, okay? This is for me and for my wife. That's it. We're gonna go to there and we're gonna use this right here. This right here, you can find it on any Mexican store. Maybe you can find it at Walmart, I don't know. But any Mexican store will carry this. I like to use this in oil, just a little bit, not too much. We want to saute onions, okay? And that's what we're gonna be making next. So what we do, grab it. So these onions, we're just gonna do this like this. Just like that. Just like that. I use a little bit of olive oil, and then we just throw our onions in there. Anytime you make street tacos, onions, that's the first thing you do. Saute some onions, really nice. Some people don't like onions, I respect that. Just gonna cover up with this. There you go. Look at this. Oh man, that turned out real nice. And while we're doing this, look at this. We're gonna drink one of this. I like Negra Modelo. Oh my goodness, look at that. Negra Modelo, dark beer. I'm not sponsored by anybody, but this is a really good beer. Oh. Anyway, let's keep going. You know what's next? You guessed it. Just like that. There you go. I know that you're asking yourself, what about the seasoning? Let me tell you something. We don't use any seasoning except for salt and pepper. These are the only 3 things that I use when it comes to tacos, street tacos. This is what I do. You don't take much. Not that much. That much. That much. Don't put too much salt. Remember, you can always add later, okay? If you don't like onions, you don't have to put them in there. I do it like this because I like the onions, okay? And this is the recipe that I always like and I always love. It brings up the flavors. Cover it up a little bit. And now, our roasted salsa, we're gonna make this. We're gonna roast these peppers. And we're just gonna throw them on fire, just like this. And that's how we wanna make them. We're gonna use 1, 2, 3, just a few tomatoes for this. And some of this. Some people were saying something about my heavy breathing. I have asthma, that's the reason why I breathe like that. But it's under control, supposedly. Now the thing is, being too close to these coals right here and breathing all this, well, that's what gets you. I'm fine. I'm fine. You gotta take your time with this. You don't wanna rush them, okay? Take your time. Have a beer. Have one of this. Oh my goodness. Most people will say, well, why don't you put beer on this? Hey, street tacos, we don't put no beer on it. Discada, yes, absolutely. And I forgot about it. Discada, you put beer in there, any type of beer that you like, you put it in there, especially that Negra Modelo. Perfect. It gives it a good taste. Cover it up again, and we just leave it like that for a little bit so everything gets in there nice and let all those flavors incorporate and make sure they're in there. Anyway, some people have been asking and see how I built this table. A lot of people have been asking me that. What we're going to do is, I can't make another one because I had no room for another one, but what we can do is, I'm going to make a table with the same principle, the same structure that I built this table right here. I'm going to make another one, okay? I'm going to make it right next to it so we can use it for our chopping onions, tomatoes, and all that kind of stuff, or our veggies and stuff, you know, when we're making tacos in there, so we can chop off our tacos. Make it like a table in there, and make another pan so we can put it on top of it, but upside down, if that makes any sense. So we're gonna make another table, and I'm gonna show you what I did to build this table off of that. It's just gonna be a little different, but I'm gonna explain to you what I did, or how am I gonna do it. I will show you how to make this table. This here, I don't know, I don't think I told you in my other videos, but this right here, I made this, okay? This is something that I made personally. I made that. So if you want something like this, you can always go to Academy Sports, and they have them in Academy Sports, okay? They're like $60 for one of those. They're not that expensive. 50, 60 bucks, something like that. Durable. The only problem with those are that they don't have this for your leg. I had to weld some nuts in the back of it, 5/8, 11 nuts. I put 3 of them so we can put 3 legs on it. That's what I did. But if you can put it up on, if you don't have a way to weld something in there, use brakes. Raise it up on brakes and put it right there. That works. Guys, it's not really hard to build something like this. It's not hard to do it. It's really easy. Oh my God, look at that, guys. Now what we're going to do is we're going to chop off some cilantro and some other stuff that we want to put on our tacos. Let's do that. Onion. That way I see it, you can never have too much onion. all this has already been washed previously, just so you know. Now for this, there's a few salsas you can make. It can be red sauce or green salsa, whatever you want to make. I like to make my green jalapeno chunky salsa and making a molcajete, because in molcajete it turns out really nice. And that's exactly what I want to do. Oh, look at this here. This one is ready. This one's ready. Some people will be like, oh my god, you're eating cold. So that's how you roast the salsa. It turns out perfect, okay? Beautiful flavor. Oh my god, look at this, guys. Oh, look at that. All right, we're almost ready. Right here, right here, right here. When people says that my breathing is too heavy, I get too close to the mic and I'm sorry. I'm learning this, okay? Oh my god, look at this. Look at this tomato. Perfection. Whoa. Look at that. That's what we're looking for. If that doesn't make you feel like, yes, I want this, hey, something's wrong with you. I'm just kidding. Slowly we'll incorporate all these peppers and everything. Pretty much everything that I show you in here, it's really easy to make. You just gotta get in there and do it. Don't put too much of it on anything. Put some lime in here. Oh, look at this jalapeno. Look at this. Perfection! And finally the weather calmed down a little bit, and as you can see, it's still cloudy. But beautiful weather right now. And we're done with the sauce. You see there? Just like they do in the street tacos. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. And this is what you do with these tacos. You add some onions. Like I say, you can never have too much onions. You add some cilantros. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh, wow. Wow. We add some of this. People, holy cow, look at this. Look at this plate. Let's try this. Mm. 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 Oh my God. Mm. Oh. Mm. You guys have no idea You guys have no idea how good this is. Holy cow. That and that, great combination. Well guys, thank you so much for watching. That's how we make street tacos, Bistec tacos. Look at this, perfect tacos. Don't go anywhere, we got more videos coming up. Stay tuned, we'll see you on the next one.